Moving along now, we're going to look at searching for a substring within a string. So that's the strstr function. So here, this is our second strstr example. So here, you'll notice I am including both cstring and string. Now, we do not need to include string here. So I'm going to comment out, include string, somewhat dangerously because I forgot to do this beforehand when I was checking, or double checking rather. But because again, we are using the, can I refer to it as the traditional C type character arrays here as opposed to an array like we would be using in C++. Historically the way we've been using arrays in C++. So what I'm suggesting here is we have a number of products. We have 5 products, and each one of those products contains each one of those products is contained in a character array of characters that is of length 27. So each line is 27 characters or less is what we're suggesting here. And that you can see right here. So this is nothing new. This is the way we would have seen a character array being initialized way back in, chapter 5 and 6, the way that they existed then. The wrinkle that we have for you here is that's the reason I put that in there. Well, in that case, the reason I included the string library here is actually because of this line number 22. Because we're using a pointer to a string and because we are initializing this to null pointer, this is why I had to go back and include the string inclusion there, because without that we don't have availability of pointing to null pointer, hence why that's in here. I knew there was a reason I did that. So what we are suggesting is you will enter a product number. We will search our database, these 5 character arrays, and we will return everything that comes in that character array after the null pointer is, after the pointer rather points to the position in the array of lookup, whatever the search term is that we enter. So in other words, we're just going to go ahead and run this, and I'm going to enter a product to run or to search for. So I'm going to put in PC955. So PC955. And that is a personal computer. So you see the PC955 personal computer. That's because it is returning this character array. And the reason it returns this character array, we can see right here in our for loop. So what we're saying is we're building a for loop so that we can loop through each one of the products in our character array. The pointer, so string pointer, that's right here on line 33, is going to be assigned the value of that product lookup. So, if the product code is located, what that does is it moves our string pointer to the position where that particular product code begins. So after that, when we output our product code, so that's right here, you can see products index as long as string pointer isn't null pointer. So that's how this ends up working, is we are assigning a value to string pointer based on our search result. Then we can simply, in the output stream, refer to that and get whatever the result that we are looking for is. So I'll run it again and we'll do it with television. So it's TV 327. Okay, here is the small wrinkle you should be aware of. TV327 is uppercase, right? So what I'm going to do is say lowercase 327 for that TV. No matching product was found. This does not tolerate uppercase and lowercase. A preference here would be to upper when you are running your the assignment here, so that when your user enters in a product code, what we should do as developers is say, okay, hold on. We know how long that character array is supposed to be, right? Because I say it right here. Lookup and length. So I know, C++ knows, how long that character array is going to be. I know that if you are entering your product code correctly, the first two characters should be alpha. I can do that test based on our previous example, right? So past that, what I would do is say, okay, what we should do is 2 upper on our first character and 2 upper on our second character, so that if the user enters the same way I just did, a lowercase TV, even though technically it's correct. TV 327 and uppercase T, uppercase V 327 should be mapped to the same thing just based on good user design. That, on the other hand, is it's your prerogative to do that as a developer. So my suggestion here would be that's good design and something worth thinking about. It was also an awful lot of extra coding, but it's an awful lot of extra coding that you've already got in some of our samples here already in the chapter.